we're going to see what it has to offer. Now, I come here as a about a 600 plus hour player of the PC version of Warband, and that's on a crappy laptop. But first thing off the bat, I'm going to try and do a series on this if it's I feel like it's worth my time. But first thing I do not like is this 100 battle size. I mean, my laptop can handle 150 easily. I'm not sure why they dropped it down to 100. Yeah, it's kind of disappointing. I like my battle size to be as big as possible because you get to use more tactics and stuff. But we won't hate on it right away. We'll see. We'll play it before we knock it. All right, we're gonna start a new game. No, I don't think so. I mean, there's gonna be some differences, I think, but I can just look at the options and the controls and see, you know, what the different commands are. So, welcome, adventurer, to Mountain Blade Warband. Before beginning the game, you must create your character. Remember that in traditional blah 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 blah. Okay, we don't have to read all that. Okay, I'm going to be, now I've thought about this, I'm going to be a male, because I always be a female, and it's hard being a female because you can't marry anyone, except for lords, and I don't want to marry a lord, so I just want to, I'm gonna be a gentleman. I'm gonna be an impoverished noble, because that's pretty good. I'm going to be wait, hold on. Sorry, I'm going to read this. You were born years ago in a land far away. Your father was an impoverished noble. You came into the world son of declining nobility, owning only the house in which they lived. However, despite your family's hardships, they afforded you a good education and trained you from childhood for the rigors of aristocracy and life at court. You started to learn about the world almost as soon as you could walk and talk. You spent your early life as, we're going to be, I kind of want to go for a horse archer, but it's kind of hard being a horse archer. I can especially imagine it being a console being hard. So we're just going to be a page at an old man's court. As a boy growing out of childhood, you were sent to live in the court of one of the nobles of the land. There your first lessons were in humility, as you waited upon the lords and ladies of the household. But from their chess games, their gossip, even the poetry of great deeds and courtly love, you began to quickly learn about the adult world and conflict and competition. You also learned from the rough games of other children, who would batter at each other with sticks in imitation of their elder swords. Then, as a young adult, life changed, as it always does, and you became, a lot of games, it's good to be a troubadour? Is that like, I'm just gonna be a squire. The distinction felt sudden to you. Somewhere along the way, you had become a man, and the whole world seemed to change around you. When you were named a squire to a noble at court, you participated in long hours with weapons, learning how to deal out hard knocks and how to take them on too. You were instructed in your first obligations to your lord and of your duties to those who might one day be your vassals. But in addition to learning the chivalric ideal, you also learned about the less uplifting side, old warrior stories of ruthless power politics, of betrayals, usurpations, of men who used to guile as well as valor to achieve their aims. But soon everything changed, and you decided to strike out on your own as an adventurer. What made you take up what the decision was? I think personal revenge gives you +2 to strength, something like that. All you know exactly what caused you to give up your old life and become an adventurer. Still, it was not a difficult choice to leave. With the rage burning brightly in your heart, you went on a vengeance. You want vengeance. God damn it. You want justice. What was done to you cannot be undone, and these debts can only be paid in blood. Become an adventurer and ride to your destiny. Okay. Right away, we get to pick a banner. I'm trying to think of what kind of playstyle I'm going to go for. I think I'm going to, just try out horse archery, and if it's too rough, I'm going to go to, foot knight. Or like a lance. I like playing a lancer just because you can just run people over. It's kind of like running people over in GTA. But let's see here. These all look pretty good. I like blue. Let's do this one. That looks pretty good. Okay, we're just gonna do some distribution here. I'm not saying this is gonna be like the most efficient thing ever. We'll put one into intelligence and the rest into strength, I think. Strength is really important. Oh crap, I hit something. Reset. It's going to take a bit to get used to this. I'm used to playing this on a computer, obviously. Not a good computer, but, you know, still. I played Prophecy of Pen. I actually do not have a ton of hours on the, what you call it, the Warband Vanilla. I have a ton of hours on what's called Prophecy of Pendor. That game, that mod is like my favorite mod ever. Oh crap! I didn't know if I chose. Oh well, if I can't exit without saving, it's fine. It's whatever. We'll just go with the punches. Now I'm looking at this. And I have 3 in writing already. I have 0 in athletics. 0 on shield. I think I'm gonna go for no shield because I always get shield. So, plus I have enough in Iron Flesh right now. It doesn't matter. I'm just gonna get athletics. My two-handed is lowish. We're gonna dump this into two-handed because I know for a fact I'm doing two-handed. And my name is going to be Chancho, of course. I don't know what kind of name I would give a Chancho. I've never thought about that. How about Chancho the Great instead of the Great Chancho? I guess the Great Chancho would work too. But this looks more like, you know. See, this is what I usually put, the Great Chancho. We're gonna put Chancho the Great. This is gonna be my last name, the Great. The Great. What? Oh, you gotta be freaking kidding me. I guess we're just gonna go with the Great Chancho then. The Great Chancho. Get rid of that C. Make it smaller. Because I'm not used to having a, you know, character limit on that. Okay. Well, we're just gonna randomize this a bunch until I find something that looks pretty good. We're gonna be absolutely ridiculous, probably. So, I know what kind of mustache I want. That's the most important part. Facial hair is like, that works. Okay. So facial hair. I can't see where my thing is at. Here we go. Facial hair is very important. You always want to have. That might work. I want something like Dirty Harry style. I don't know what Dirty Harry is. Let's see here. Anything very ridiculous? That looks pretty ridiculous. We're just gonna go with the good old handlebar. I think we're gonna be. That works, yeah. And this hair will not do. I don't want a friar's haircut, or whatever they call them, the monk dudes. How about that? Yes, very good. We're young. We're young and we're in love. Not really. That looks good. That looks like a Chancho. Praven. Oh yeah, Swadia. So this doesn't really matter too much. I kind of wanted to go more down the Nords route because Huskarls are OP, so we will go there. Oh, okay, I didn't read all that stuff, but oh well. Okay, so we got this. I don't know how to do anything, so... Oh, man. I should have looked at the tutorial a little bit. It's alright, we can kill this guy. How's it going? I got him once. I'm gonna have to turn my sensitivity down. Oh, God. Don't kill me. I'm gonna kill you. That's right. That's right. Oh, here comes the guy. We'll look at the controls. I'm gonna have to change the aspect ratio because the whole thing is like cut off on the left. Hello. Are you alright? Well, I guess you're alive. At any rate, I'm not sure that we can say the same for the other fellow. That's one less thief to trouble our street at night. Although Heaven knows he won't be the last. Anyway, maybe you can help me with something. Let's talk more inside. Out here, we don't know who's listening. The merchant takes you to his house. Once inside, he stands by the door for a while, checking the street, and then finally convinced you have not been followed near you, he continues to speak. Okay, what we're gonna do... Options. Let's see here. Is there no... Controls, okay. Let's see here. Defend. Switch shield, L1. Switch weapon, R1. Attack. Jump. Kick is square. Use triangle. Okay, well. Okay, weapon mode. Tactical map. Drop weapon. How do I give commands? I guess that's tactical map. Okay. Back. We need to... Where's the sensitivity? Hello. Is there a sensitivity setting? Oh, here it is, sorry. We're gonna have to put that down a little bit, even though it kind of sucks having low sensitivity when you're melee. Like, if I'm gonna be shooting... Nah, I'm gonna keep this at easiest for now until I get, like, a, by inverse right stick movement. That probably is the best way to do it. Okay. I think that should be good. I guess that's it. I mean, I can't change... Huh, that's really weird. I can't change, like, the aspect ratio or anything. No bueno, no bueno. I wonder if I could try voice commands. I wonder... Oh, well. Ah, well, okay. So far... Ports... Where's... Okay, how do I get my sword out? I just want to know... Okay, there we go. Bam. And here's what's so great about Mountain Blade. Is it's like... It's a very intuitive combat system. I always put the arrows on because I'm a nub, but... Like, you walk up to somebody, and if they block, you know, they block that, and then you can block up or down. It's kind of like For Honor, but with 4 directions, and you have giant hordes of, you know, guys. Okay. Now, let me Now, let me explain my proposition. We've always had brigands in the hills, driven to banditry by war, debt, or love of violence. Recently, however, they've been getting bolder, leaving their camps in the wild, venturing into town, looking for unwary prey. The Watch Commander tells us it's because of the fighting on the frontiers. Fewer men to keep an eye on the streets, but I'm not sure what to make of that. It seems to me that the most logical explanation is that these bands have an ally inside the walls, who helps them enter unnoticed and helps them identify particular tempting targets. Last week, you see, they took my brother. I don't know what my brother was thinking. A lad from a prominent house, out alone after dark, in times like these? Well, I suppose you were too. But you're a stranger here, and didn't know how the bad things have become. He had no such excuse, but he's family. So what can you do? If you don't protect your kin, then people will start thinking that you can't protect your investments either. And I can't have that, no. Doubt the gang will soon send the word about ransom, but I don't care to pay it. So here's my proposition. You look like you've had a bit of experience with the blade, and more importantly, you must have a bit of fire in your belly, or you wouldn't be coming to Calredia to seek your fortune. So here's what I'm asking you to do. Gather a small party, track down these bandits and their lair, teach them a lesson they won't forget, and get my brother back safe. In return, you'll earn my lasting gratitude and a bit of silver. What do you say? I am interested. You won't be able to do this by yourself, though. If you try to take on the whole gang single-handedly, the hunter will become hunted. I warrant. You first want to round up a gang of volunteers. There's always a few lads in villages around here looking for a bit of work that's more interesting than the tilling of the soil or hauling of water. They'll follow you if you pay. So, take this purse of 100 dinars, consider it in advance on your reward. Go around to the villages and use the money to hire some help. I reckon you'll need at least 5 men to take on these bands. Very good, sir. I'll collect some men from around the villages. My guy looks freaking ridiculous. Good, you can find me at the tavern again here in Sargoth after you've got your drip together. Then we'll speak about what to do next. You've taken your first quest. You may view your quest log by pressing the square at any time. Okay. The square. Ooh, whoa, whoa. See, why can't they just give me this for every menu? Seriously. Ooh. Something cool about this game, you can look at recent messages, so if you missed something, you can scroll back, you can look at characters. There's a lot of characters. Yep. Those are all lords, that's right. Oh, ladies. Ladies, Jarl, Emir, whatever. Okay, locations. Here's all those cities. Factions, there's only 5 factions. My favorite game is actually only, like 4 factions. But most of your like mods, they will have a lot of factions. Okay. And here's what the map looks like. It's pretty cool. You can like go around anywhere you want to go. Well, my relation's already changing and stuff. So up here you have the Nords. They're your typical like Viking type faction. They have shields and have shield walls and stuff like that, and they all are on foot. You have no, absolutely zero cavalry. I have a hard time saying that word. Cavalry. You have Vaegirs, and they're kind of like your, your brigade faction. I don't know. They're a weird mix of like, they have like decent troops all around. Got a lot of good berserkers. I guess they're kind of like, what you call it, just general crazy dudes. Okay, and then sorry, King of Swati. It's like your It's like your like very stereotypical European type faction. They get in trouble. The thing about the map, from what I've heard, I've not done a full playthrough of this before, but they like expand either really fast or they get destroyed in like 2 seconds, basically. And then you have Kyrgyz Khanate, which is like everyone's favorite faction. Just kidding, it's not. They're like completely horse and cavalry based. They have pretty decent horse archers and such. They're like the Mongols, basically. They have a Khan, all that kind of stuff. I always thought they were really cool. I don't know why people give them so much hate. I like riding around a horse and just charging into people. But you can do that with these guys, but they have heavy cavalry. It's like better than their heavy cavalry, but their heavy cavalry is like really hard to get. But these guys, like, they're cheap. They're just cheap units. They're easy to train. You just throw them constantly at people. And then you have the Saradan Sultanate, which is like my least favorite faction. Not because they're Eastern based, but just because I don't see any advantages to having them. Just because their horse archers are inferior to Kurdi horse archers, which is funny to say. Actually, I don't even know if they have horse archers. I can't remember. But anyway, they're just all around like just meh, in my opinion. But then you have Rodoks, which are actually pretty cool, and they're like probably my second favorite behind Nords or Kyrgyz. They are like, crossbow, mixed infantry type. They have a really good crossbow units. They have these things called sharpshooters, and they are just ridiculous at just destroying people. They just tear through infantry. But yeah, that's pretty much everyone. Yeah, that's cool. All right, sorry, for people that haven't seen this game before. That's kind of like what you can expect to see. Oh, now I gotta go. Now here's how you get troops in this game. You just go click on stuff. I don't know how you go back. Oh, okay. I'm just trying to figure out. Nowhere. Okay, yeah. Recruit volunteers. Oh, 5 right there. Okay, that's all we need. We really only need 5. It's pretty easy. They actually give you like extra dudes too, so I'll just sell them that 50 dinars right there. That's profit. That's straight profit. Ooh, looters. And there's the lord right there. They're all. And how far you can see on the map. Oh, there's a tournament here. I would not win that. But how far you can see on the map is like determined by your skills and stuff, and like it's pretty in-depth role playing. So that's the cool thing about this game. It's a pretty in-depth role playing game. I really don't like this field of view. I'm going to see if I can find it. Oh, I'm not sure. Some sort of animal. Oh, what are you looking at? I'm not sure, some sort of animal, clearly. I'll wipe that smirk off your face. Let's pull our... Oh, I can't... Stop! I hate when they do that. Oh, okay, yep. Okay. Block. Die. Oh my god, I'm going to turn my sensitivity up. They have a button you can hotkey to change your sensitivity. Oh wait. Well, let's say he started, the entire just sword in person, I suppose. Have a drink on the house. I dare say you say the port and a patron to a broken skull. I still hope he has a pulse. It's not good for establishing the name to give a man for his kill, blah blah, okay. Better him than me, goddammit. Okay, sorry. Oh yeah, oh my god, that's, yeah. Oh, we're probably not gonna be a horse archer in this game. We'll just try it there, see how that is. I have a mouse where you can like change the settings. We're just okay. Look, you need more men right now. What? You only have 5 men. Oh, what? I got 5 dudes. I don't know. You said 5, right? Collect 5 men. Yeah, I have. Oh, I have 5 in my party. That's weird. That's weird, actually. And also, these load times are weird. Look, I have 6 people. Okay, well, I guess I will get more and see if that works.
That's a nice head you have on your shoulders.
I was not paying attention. That's not what he said either. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to charge the enemy. That's right. Oh, we have a horse. All right. So if I get taken prisoner here... Oh, yeah, I have no idea how to give orders, so that's good. Nope, that's not it. Okay. Everyone. What's happening? Everyone. I should have really looked at this. Everyone hold this position. Yes, good job. I've done it. All right, what we're going to do is we're going to try and kite for days. Let's see, where are they? We have a battle map, though, which I don't think the vanilla version does have a battle map, so that's pretty cool. Okay, here we go. Let's see if we can just get their attention a little bit here. I'm about to, like, sit still to get, like, an actual hit on people. Those guys look easy. Those look like guys that my guys can take out, so I'm going to focus on these guys. I do need to give a good charge order, though, because charge orders are important. I might die. It's gonna take a while for me to get used to this, I'm gonna be perfectly honest. But this is what I like to do. Is horse and board. Okay. We got a little bit of damage on him. Let's see if we can help out the line a little bit here. Usually most console games, it's all about finding what sensitivity you can stand while it being the highest. Got one. You kind of want to keep your head on swivel. I need to... Ooh, that's not good. I don't even know how to get off my horse, so that's good. I'm going to tell my guys to charge in if I can. I'm probably going to die. Movement orders. Charge. That's right, that's right. They're all dead. Okay. Well, interesting first start. We could take him prisoner. We could take him prisoner. It's no big deal. Yep, we're going to. Well, that's fine. Interesting. Okay, well, the combat's a bit wonky, but I think it's just me trying to get used to it. Might take a bit. You're a mistaken prisoner. This will set us back at least 30 seconds. I literally have nothing right now, so I lost smoked fish. Yeah. Oh my god, they're gonna make me walk this far? Okay. Well, let's not take people right now, because we're surrounded by sea raiders. Let's be more vigilant of the map. If I was just it's my fault. Like, if I was being more vigilant of the map, it would have been, like, easy to avoid those guys. But, yeah. I did not. In fact, I did not. Oh my god, I lost 3 morale. I'm not worried about it. Let's see where Sagorath. Let's go to here. See if we can get food and supplies. How much money do we have? We got plenty of money. Is this sword better? It is in fact better. I might have actually been able to do it with that sword, but okay. Oh, hello. I'm not confident in my fighting abilities at all yet, so. 1 door recruit, thank you very much. Okay, we need food. I'm just gonna buy the cheapest crap possible. We only need 1, because we have literally 2 people. I could sell that and get cheaper, but nah. Well, let's keep